and I heard,
Sure.
I am a preservationist now. And a lot of you know me. I've been in Greenville County my whole life. I am working with every group that I can that's preservation, our history of Southern Greenville County. So many of you know the McDavid House that was torn down. 1850. 1850. It's gone. It'll never be back again. Fort Shoals Historical Society is saving the McCullough House. They donated that house to us in 2019. And we are in the process now of restoring it. And you can watch it because it sits right there on 25, about 50 feet off the road. It's an important thing to save the corridor on 25. And I'm hearing y'all say that we need to give that corridor up to commercial. No, we don't. There are 100 houses from Moonville to Lawrence County that are 100 years old or older sitting on Augusta Road. Those houses need to be protected. That was the road from Greenville to Augusta. It was the Drovers Road. It also was the road to 96 before it was Greenville County. We need to save that corridor. And I'll stand up for that corridor anytime because the houses are evidence of what was being done in 1800 in Greenville County. Now, if I can do this right. There we go. I'm also a member of the Greenville County Historic Preservation Commission, which is an arm of County Council. And I've been on that commission now for 15 years. We're all volunteers, but we oversee several things that are important to the county. Baileyville money goes to the mills that are being renovated. We make sure that those mills are renovated historically and mainly that's on the outside. We also oversee historic resources. And I'll show you a list of those in a few minutes. There are a few listed there now. We work with our constituents who come to us and ask us for help, like Holly Springs School and I'm blank, Chapman Grove School. We also give technical advice about cemetery restoration. We're not the focus that's not our main focus, but we can help with that. If you have a rural cemetery that you know that's in the woods somewhere and you don't think anybody knows it's there, contact me, and I've got friends that are now plotting every cemetery in the state. We also follow the initiatives like the comprehensive plan for the county. Okay, and I get this question all the time, doesn't the National Register protect a historic property? No. No, flat no. The owners can tear it down or demolish it, change it in any way. It just comes off the register. But Preservation Commission can protect that site. We have a list of all of these places, and that's just part of the places that are on our list. And we can oversee that site. If there's any work going on that site, the county has to come to us and say, we have a permit request for preservation or change on this site. We can oversee that particular site. It is all volunteer from the owner of the property. They can come to us, fill out some forms, we get it approved, county council then approves it. And we have regulatory oversight. So being on the National Register doesn't give that, but we in Greenville County have that. This is one of the houses that we have helped restore. The Goodwin House, 1790. There's a log cabin in it. Spring Park Inn in TR. The Jones Mill in Fountain Inn. In Piedmont, the YWCA building, oldest YWCA in the state. It'll soon be Piedmont's museum. The McCullough House, oldest brick structure in the county and in many parts of the upstate. I mean, it's a fantastic building. We lost the footbridge over the Piedmont Dam to a flood, but the dam itself is historic. It's industrial architecture, and it was built in 1889. It's the longest continuously producing power structure in the state. Rosenwald School, Chapman Grove. We're working on Chapman Grove. The Ware Place. The house in the Ware Place, 1820. The inside of that house is gorgeous. We need to save it. The second McCullough House, down here at Princeton, it's grown up. You can hardly see it anymore. That house is gorgeous on the inside as well as the out. We've got several grist mills that are not protected. Some are. We've got the Curitan Huff House on West Georgia. That house is going to be surrounded by houses immediately. And one of the reasons it hasn't been torn down is it's a cemetery on that plot of ground, and it's on the National Register. Tullington. Tullington's on Fairview Road. Its owner is elderly and now in a nursing home. National Register. It's already on the National Register, and there's 20 acres with it. Mill villages. We have 3 mill villages in the southern part of the county that could be on the National Register. Fork Shoals, Conestee, and Piedmont. have archaeological sites, important archaeological sites. This one is in our new golf course right here up the road. That cave. Pottery shards all over our park down here. And all over Piedmont as well. These came from Piedmont. This is one that's been lost. It was in Cleveland, in northern Greenville County. They claimed that they were going to buy it, tear it down, and use the land for their business. That was 5 years ago. The land is vacant. The interior of that house was amazing. It was the only example of an Italianate house in the county. Of course, the McDavid house and the destruction that's going there. And you can watch that every day as you go up the road. We are hoping that they will continue to save the cemetery. It's so visible, I don't see how they'll be able to do it. All of these groups right here listed are nonprofits that are interested in historic preservation and saving conservation easements. So we are working hard to either purchase these historic buildings through Carlton's help, through the State Land Bank as well. So we can use funds from these groups to save historic properties. So if you own a historic property and want something done to preserve it, that's what we are here for. That's what we do in Greenville County. And we have, our meetings are open to the public. They're on the third Thursday of the month at noon. And we have a historic survey that was done in 2013 of 1,100 resources. And that's how I know there are 100 houses over 100 years old from Moonville to Lawrence County on Augusta Road from that survey. I counted them one by one. And that's our website on the Greenville County. So I cannot help but beg and plead and preach that all of this is connected. All of this is connected. And we need to say all of this for the southern Greenville County. Because we often get